Hi, my name is Stephanie Giannini. I'm the Executive Director of Live and Learn. We are making this video to explain how we would like to use the grant funds that we are requesting. We would like $11,250 to support a pilot implementation of what we're calling the Live and Learn Academy. Live and Learn has been around for over a decade, serving women in Maricopa County who are experiencing generational poverty. We connect them with workforce development opportunities as well as education, and we do that while case managing them for 2 full years. We have been providing mental, emotional, financial, community, career, and life uh, planning supplemental activities for our entire existence. And we created the Live and Learn Academy to formalize all of those pieces. We have worked with subject matter experts to already create a few of the curriculums, one of them being our Untangled series that delves into personal, generational, and historical trauma. We start there with all of our women so that we can help get their nervous systems at a baseline so that any change, any things that we're adding in can be sustainable and they're in a place to receive that and to make meaningful, lasting change in their life. The next is a financial wellness module, and we have partnered up with subject matter experts to really meet our participants where they're at. It's not time to start talking about investing. We really have to help women work through getting out of predatory lending situations, how to build a credit score often from zero or repair credit, how to create a budget for the first time, how to prepare for being able to lease something before we can prepare for buying, and then hopefully at the end of 2 years working up to how do I invest, even if it's a small amount, to start creating generational wealth. The other modules that we are looking to create is a community building one, which is teaching our women how to create social capital, how to network beyond an elevator speech and understanding how to go to, a networking event. How do we create healthy relationships? How do we create expansive relationships and partnerships? We would like to do that in conjunction with Cahoots and a few other community partners, and we would like to use some of this money to work with subject matter experts to create that. Other modules that we're working on is our health and wellness module. This is connecting women to maybe their first well woman checkup or the first one in a long time, teeth cleanings, access to emotional, mental health care, all of the things that often feel like a luxury. We want to create structure around that, work with community partners to help connect them to those resources while doing a deep dive into why that's so important and how we can help work with them to make sure their kiddos get in for all those routine checkups that a lot of us just take for granted as part of, our yearly routine. And finally, a life planning module, which is going to be a combination of career and personal coaching. We want to help them set up realistic goals with, a SMART goal process built in so that it's individualized. We don't want to bite off something that's a little bit too much to chew. So we'd like to work with subject matter experts here in Maricopa County to create a curriculum that is meeting our women where they're at so that everybody can leave our program ready to sustain the changes that they've made. This edition of Live and Learn Academy is already proving incredibly successful. We are wrapping up the first module, which is the Untangled series, and the response that we're getting is phenomenal. Women feel like they have undone trauma, feels like they had, a couple years of therapy in a shot glass, is what one woman said. And we're already seeing them enthusiastically move into the financial wellness module. And to give you an idea of what a big difference that is, last year, for example, sometimes we have 40 or 50% participation in our supplemental workshops, and we had 90% participation. Women were excited to come week after week and be a part of this. So really the thing that changes that is being able to work with those subject matter experts to create curriculum that is specific to the population that we are serving. There's so much out there, but being able to tailor it to being a woman in Maricopa County experiencing very specific barriers, and then how to overcome that, taking into consideration the landscape that is accessible to us as far as like resources, job opportunities, people, all of those things, is really making a huge difference. So we would like to use these grant funds for that. And we started a new cohort in October, and we would like to give 50 women from across Maricopa County access to all of these different modules. It would be a tremendous help if we could use a contribution from Seasons for Sharing. We expect that at least 80% are going to be able to secure stable employment, or an increase, if a pay increase. We are hoping about 60% are able to do that. Um, yeah, so thank you so much. I hope this video was what you were hoping to see, and we really hope that you are able to support our work. Thank you.